Hi guys, AI prompts. Today, based on a SQL statement, we want to generate with chatGPT some test data. Let's say you have a JavaScript program or a nodejs program and you want to write some unit tests. You need some test data when you mock it. I show you today how to do this with chatGPT. Okay, you can see here the create table statement. The standard SQL statement, you can kind of execute it in any SQL database. For a person, so we have an ID, its auto increment, its key, its primary. We have a first name and a last name and a country. All of them are varchars, maximal length 50. And we have an age, it's an integer. And we say everything is not null. We really need some data inside. So, and now the question. Now you copy and paste this create table statement into your next prompt. And you say something like, based on this SQL table create statement, and then you paste your create statement. You can fully automatically copy and paste it from any database. If you're in a SQL table, you just ask your tool, whatever UI tool you use, show me the create statement, and then you have it. It's just a second. And then copy it and paste it into chatGPT and tell him, I need test data as JSON to use it inside my JavaScript or whatever language you use. Create a file. I ask him to create a file data.json and generate, based on the SQL create table statement, an array with 50 JSON objects. So we put an array into the file and we just import it from our test script. And then he was starting to generate the test data, and he have a look. So he is open the array. He have created the first object with a first name and a last name and a country and also an age. But I realize in this moment there is no ID. Probably he skipped it because we set its auto increment. Let's see what happens when we ask him in the next prompt also to add the ID. Okay, you can see here he have created objects. Randomly names, countries, ages, a really nice array of test data. So I copy exactly the same prompt based on this SQL table create statement. I need a JSON, but this time I ask him only for 20 test objects because we don't want to wait that long. But I also ask him explicitly to include the ID and just generate a random number for each object for the ID. Of course, if you want him to start with 1 and end with 20, you can tell him, okay, use the ID 1 to 20 for the object. But I want to do it in this case randomly. Yeah, and now look, with this new slightly modified prompt, what he did. He is really adding the ID. He is starting 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he is even not doing a random. He is really doing it 1 to 20. So that's nice. Okay, I think that's it for today. I just wanted to show you how you can use chatGPT to fully automatically generate test data for your tests. Let's say in JavaScript to mock up something. I did it with an array of objects, and as you can see, the time effort to get a list of 20 test objects or even 50 test objects, less than 5 minutes. That's really fascinating. Okay, have fun with it. I will come up with more chatGPT stuff. Bye bye and see you next time.